Hi, I'm Tim, the co-founder of Dodo Notebook. Today, I want to present you a creation by Nuuna, the not ordinary L light with the Rebel with a Cause design. So the not ordinary are the range of notebooks created by Nuuna. Nuuna is a German brand. If you don't know them, they basically create mostly high-end notebooks with like very nice finish. High-hand paper. This is like 120 grams per square meter. Very fine notebooks. And this Not Ordinary is in a L-Lite format. So basically, Nuuna has their own format, which is the L format is like slightly different than an A5. This is a Czech notebook in A5 format, like the real A5. And you can see that the L is like slightly larger and slightly higher in height. And basically, this gives you more space on the page, but doesn't, well, basically it's an unusual format. You like it or you don't. I find it interesting. You have like more space to write on the page. And the light in the name comes from the fact that it's 176 pages versus the like 256 that their usual notebook do. Like for instance, here you can see a composition. It's the splash, if I recall. And basically, like, those are the L not lights. So here you go. With this one, it's the L light. And so if you've never seen the Nuuna brand, basically they have two types of cover. They have one where it's like recycled leather, and this is with a jean label material. And the way they explain it is when you buy your notebook, you have like this small explanation. And the jean labels material, basically it's the same material you find on a jeans label. So it's meant to withstand a lot of cycles, plenty of tension. It's like very durable. It's produced like paper, with natural fibers, 100% vegan, eco-friendly, and basically supposed to create a patina. That's how they excuse the fact that it's probably going to lose some color or create some strange effect on it, let's say. But it has like a paper feel. It's very nice. Like honestly, it tastes great. It tastes high-end on its own, and like covers the full notebook, like the back, the edge, and the main cover. You can see that the design, like one of their signature, like one of Nuuna's signature, is the design that bleeds over the pages. Looks very nice, especially in the black like this. It's very cool. The other small explanation you can find in this, the paper, basically 120 grams, Munken paper, very delicate. We're gonna talk about this just after. It's very nice for writing, drawing, and you have some page numbers. Lay flat, perfect behavior because of the solid thread stitching. Very cool. We're gonna taste that. And then sustainable production, because it's made in Germany. They support different initiative and like reforestation and all. Here you go. So lay flat. Does it lay flat? Well, you see, I opened it at the page number, if it can focus. Nope. Yeah, you see I opened it on page 62, and well, lays flat. Obviously it's easier when you're in the center of the notebook, but you can see that even if you grab it, like, I'm not pressing hard, I'm just slightly pushing. You can see that it's not perfectly flat. Notebook is like almost never are, except if you go into the Japanese Midori or special types, but like it's fairly nice, fairly easy to use. If you go into the first pages, it's more complicated, but it's still, honestly, to me, it does lay flat. I consider it laying flat enough to be able to write. Like, you might have to slightly press it. I'm not pressing hard, it's very just like a light push on the page, but it's fairly good enough. You can see that the laying flat is that's the stitching that they're talking about. Like, the binding is done in a way that allows for the paper up to give it space, and that's what creates the ability to lay flat. There you go. Lays flat, cool. What about the paper? Paper, very, very smooth. Like, it's very nice to the touch. 120 grams is, personally, I really like this thickness. It's strong, it's resistant. Like, you don't feel like you're gonna rip out the page just by turning it. It has zero bleeding, limited ghosting. The grid is very nicely, like, subtle, with a small gray black, like a thin gray. Page number is very, very nice also. And, well, if you wanted to, and it's great type of paper, like, very, very nice. But what's interesting with this paper is to test it. To do this test, I bought four pens. A Pigma Micron in 0.8 millimeters, a Tradio, which is by Pentel, and it has like a kind of fountain pen like head. Interesting. Papermate, that's a felt tip pen, and then a Sharpie, classic, but kind of shows well the effect on the page, and especially, like, that's the ultimate boss for the ghosting effect. So let's try that. So as you can see, the Pigma Micron looks very nice. Papermate, Tradio, and the Sharpie. As you can see, there is zero bleeding, which is fairly normal with the paper, which has like a very smooth finish. With 120 gram, it's fairly normal not to have any bleeding. But in terms of ghosting, you have a slight ghosting, like, you can see through. You have to note that this is shot in a light box that is very, very bright. This is not like the normal lighting you would have basically at your desk. So, like, you would, like, in your daily use, you would less see the ghosting effect. But obviously the Sharpie is like the worst. Not surprising given how strong the Sharpie is. The other ones you can see, it's not that much. Like, if you're at a distance, you can definitely write on the other side. It's not gonna be a real problem. But it is to take into account that if you like strong felt tips with like very black ink, you're gonna see basically what you're gonna have some ghosting. It's to be expected with 120 grams. Basically, anything you do under, I would say, like 160 grams to 200, you're gonna have a ghosting effect. But that's, personally, I don't have an issue with it, because if you go to 200 grams or like 160, I feel like the pages become like very thick, and you're more into the it's like to do painting or to do heavy drawing with like heavy markers, so you won't see through. But to write your everyday journal, to use as the notebook you carry at work, for me it's too much. But as you can see, fairly okay, and it's very, very smooth. Like, this paper is very nice. I really like it. So here you go. This is the Rebel with a Cause. First page, you do have some Nuuna made in Germany by brand book. First page is black. last page is black here, and the numbering starts on the first one here. There you go. There you go. I hope you like it. If you want to buy this notebook, it's available at our shop, dotednotebook.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye.